I have no idea if I'm live or not. Let's see. Seems not yet. This is a good time to go live, I must admit. Let's see. Happy Friday, first of all. Yes, I'm live. I'm live. I almost want to say I'm alive. Yes, I can say that too. Happy Friday. And today is also being February 20th. It's the birthday of my mentor, John Maxwell, and also National Leadership Day. So happy celebration, happy Leadership Day, happy birthday, Dr. John C. Maxwell, and anybody else whose birthday is today. Happy celebration. So how can you make your teachable moments memorable? How can you make them count? Here's a few suggestions. First of all, let's identify what are teachable moments. I find this at less times when, for me, when I go to a workshop, a class, a lecture. Oh, I'm not live on one of my devices. Oh, bummer. All right, because I'm going live on several accounts, but apparently one of them is not working. Anyway, back to the live that this one is. When you go for a workshop, this is something I learned from John Maxwell. This is how to make sure that what you're learning is actionable. Because if we just keep going to workshop after workshop, but we're not taking action, it's not really beneficial and it's not productive. Because it's like it's just going in here, but it's not coming out. So one of the ways you can do that, or one of the ways I've been doing that, is writing down what am I going to act on after I've taken this session. And it also helps for me to have the replay, because I do watch replays. I go back and I watch it and I recount, okay, this is what I need to do. So here is how you can act on what you're learning to make your teachable moments memorable and make them count. The first is Act A. What are those action steps that you can take? What are those action steps that you can apply right away? Because once you note that, it makes your learning more powerful. For example, I learned the power of networking at a recent event that I attended. And so I made a list of the people I would like to invite to network with me and with other people in our business community. And the list is growing. If you want to make sure that you're on the list, you want to network, you want to be with people who can help you expand your business, feel free to reach out to me to make sure you're on the list. But that's an action step I took, making that list. So it makes the learning more applicable and implementable when you take steps to write down what you're going to apply. The second is C. Now you've learned some things. C stands for, what am I going to change from what I've learned? It's those, aha, oh, I did not know this. For example, the same workshop I attended, I thought it was beneficial to invite only people to our networking sessions who are already in business. But no, we are encouraged to invite people who are not even in business, because since we are working on referrals, they know people who are in business. And it makes the whole thing work together as a cycle. So that was an aha. That's what I'm going to change. So I'm going to invite not people who are only in business, but people who may know people who are in business. And I'm just using that specifically for this particular conference that I attended. It could be you went to an AI workshop. AI, as we know, is taking over in a way. But what are you going to change? It could be now I'll apply more what I'm learning in terms of the way I use my prompts. I will make sure that I'm seeding my chatbot, whether it's ChatGPT or Claude, I'm seeding it more so that it can give me better results. So C is for what you're going to change. And then T is you need to spend some time to think on that point. And I would even go further than just thinking, but what are you going to teach? What are you going to teach somebody else? Because when you pass on knowledge, it's a way of, because you have to spend time thinking about what you're going to share. And so it causes you to pay more attention, because if you want to teach somebody something, you have to know what it is you're going to teach. So you're more likely to spend more time learning what the information that you want to teach. So it's a way of increasing your awareness and your intentionality about a particular subject. And so teach others from what you have learned. So ACT, what is ACT? ACT is a way of making our teachable moments memorable. A is for the action steps you're going to take. C is what you're going to change. T, in addition to thinking, is what I'm going to teach somebody else. And with that, I say happy Friday. I'm glad I was able to come here at this time. I think I'm going to try to do this time at this time when I'm awake. It's a much better time for me. So, all right, I will see you tomorrow. Bye for now, and thanks for joining.